peace has only just begun. Captain Dave is on the bridge with a salty stare. There's a heavy scent of diesel in the humid air. He looks across the harbor at the shiny hulls, ignoring all the tourists and the screaming gulls. He says, stop fishing for boats and find the deep. There are promises for ocean that we have to keep. Oh, turn the handle, Randall, let the drag just scream. Living out of Cabo San Lucas fishing dream. They hate people with suntans and smiles on their face, but we're finding our freedom in this liquid space. Turn off the news, they're all lying to you anyway. We're out here killing fish at the breaking of the day.
Well, here we are, gang. We got Kevin with us today. We got Michael Folks. We're back in action. We are live, and we're probably going to have a abbreviated show today because Kelly and I got to get down the mountain to Reno. We were going to go down tomorrow morning at 4:45 in the morning, but I don't know if anybody's seen the news, but there is a massive fire in Reno. Massive. So we're opting to get out today, get down the hill, get to the airport, be ready to go out because we're flying back to Cabo tomorrow morning. So we're going to get the hell out of here, cut our trip a day short. But we had a really good time with my granddaughter. And thank you guys for everybody caring about it and wishing us good luck and stuff up here. We had a great captain's meeting with the war heroes, and everything's good to go here, gang. We got Michael Folks and Kevin joining us today. We're going to look at a little bit of video that Michael shot inside Sportfishing, fishing in Prince Edward's Island today. That's what we're going to watch. It's trending right now on YouTube thanks to Elliot, but I grabbed it and copied it, and we're going to watch that. But Kevin, you didn't join us last week. It was kind of a typhoon there where you live, huh?
Yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. We had some sort of air pocket that just held rain over the state, and we got a 1 in 1,000 year flood. The river that's just down the hill from my house typically is about 4 foot deep, and it crested somewhere between 25 and 26 feet. And it typically has a flow rate of 1,500 CFS, so which is not fast, not slow. It's pretty manageable. At the peak, it got up to over 29,000 cubic feet a second.
Unbelievable.
And a couple of the levees broke, and pretty much what ended up saving a lot of people's property is the way that the river basically diverted itself. It went into a massive quarry. And so there's somewhere between 6 to 6.5 billion gallons of water sitting in this quarry that otherwise would have gone downstream. But yeah, they're saying it's like a 1 in 1,000 year flood. Yeah, it was pretty gnarly.
That's crazy. Now, just to let all our viewers know, Michael and I both know, but what state are you talking about so everybody has a clue?
Yeah, so I'm in Indiana, and if you want to see what I'm talking about, Google quarry flood Carmel, and that'll show you the quarry that filled up, and all their equipment's still in the bottom of that quarry, and there's tunnels dug, deep into the quarry. So all that filled up too. And they were worried about sewage lines breaking, and it was nasty.
Man.
I'm okay. I live up, it's basically got to be biblical flooding for my house to be affected. But I've got friends and friends of friends that even on the second floor of their apartment got flooded out. So it was pretty nasty. So now it's, as the river starts kind of chilling back out, it's now in cleanup mode, where we try to figure out There's one of the places that I put my boat in the water is a big city park, and they are just covered in trees and trash and just all kind of junk that came down the river. And I mean, I know you guys deal with some of it in river or in ocean and knowing tides and waves and stuff like that. But make sure my little 2 cents on all this is water safety. Make sure that you know what the conditions of your water are, whether it be ocean, lake, river, before you go out into it, so you don't get yourself in a bad situation. Because even now, we're a week and a half past the real heavy rain that's been done, and I still do not feel safe going out in the river, just because at this point, you never know what's still being pulled downstream. So just my little safety brief for everyone is, know before you go, know your water conditions before you head out there, so you don't get surprised and get stuck in a bad situation.
Know thy boat.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin, I just wanted to say, we mentioned it offline, but this is all effects from El Nino, ladies and gentlemen. And Michael and I, we lived through 1983 El Nino, which was a big El Nino event, but this is a super El Nino event. And I know you guys have seen the phenomenal fishing going on, but you want to be ready in January and February and March, because we are going to have some of the wildest storms we've ever seen in Southern California. That's part of the deal. Todd Manser was on the show a month or so ago, and he talked about the weather that's going to happen. Well, this is a perfect example, just to give you a tad bit of an opening of the door. What Kevin just experienced, 100-year storm, it's all affected by El Nino.
Well, and here's a picture real quick that everyone can appreciate. So this is just like your standard, 20-foot tall, 15, 20-foot tall overpass. And that's the water level. I mean,
Wow.
it was taking out overpasses.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
Whew.
Oh my gosh.
Glad you're all right, Kevin. Glad your house is okay. Your family.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And, luckily we're a pretty small community, so we look after each other and everyone checks in on each other. So we got the people that need it out and getting them taken care of post water going away.
And Matt had something funny to say. Anything biting in that water? I think you got to stay out of the way. I think everything that could float is floating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good, Matt, on you. That's typical police officer. So, gang, we're going to watch this PEI. This is like part 2, because I thought this had a bunch of good historical stuff in here. And after last week's show, I just wanted to go into the historical thing. But like I've told everybody for years, Michael, and you can add to this right now, forever my dad used to tell me, those are called pigfish. Nobody likes them. Nobody eats them. Now everybody wants a 200-pound tuna in Southern California. But there was a time where nobody wanted these things, right?
Yeah, it took a while, but once the Japanese figured out what the bluefin tasted like, it changed the whole game. About 30 years ago, 40 years ago, maybe. I mean, sushi wasn't even around besides in Japan 40 years ago. So once sushi became popular, the bluefin tuna took a massive hit.
Yeah. So we're going to kind of watch this, gang, this historical thing. If you have any, like I say every week, and Michael always is there too, guys, this is your opportunity to ask any questions you want about this video. This is the cool thing about having Michael with us on Tuesdays. Kevin and I are so happy that Michael joins us on Tuesdays to bring some inside information that you guys want to know about. So just feel free to ask, and let's get going.
Yeah, and full disclosure, Barry Breitenberg did most of this filming, and with Kenny Surtz. So Barry and Kenny were the two guys that went up to Prince Edward's and filmed with Greg up there. So want to make sure they got their dues.
Let's check it out.
Okay.
Welcome back to Inside Sport Fishing. I'm Michael Folks, and once again, thanks for joining us as we pick up the action with Tightline Tours and Greg Norton fishing the waters surrounding Prince Edward Island. He left off last time with Barry Breitenberg, putting the wood to his first ever giant.
Called fish. Called fish.
And after a picture-perfect release of a fish that Greg estimated at weighing over 900 pounds, Barry let everyone know how truly pumped he was over this fish. His raw emotions showing that even savvy big fish veterans can still get excited over a fish, and proving once again that fishing is a sport that lasts a lifetime.
All right, 900 pound big fish. Ready? Yep. There we go.
He gets that excited and he didn't even kill it?
Yeah. And that yellow nylon rope that you saw coming down, that's a chafe guard. And what they do is it's a split piece of line, and they wrap it around the line and send it down once the fish is hooked to keep the gill plate from chafing that line. So that's something that Greg Norton came up with. It's called a chafing guard. And he may explain it later on here. I'm not sure, but I know a lot of guys are asking, what's that? What are they fishing? Nylon rope?
What's that rope? Yeah, exactly.
So that was the chafing guard that they slide down the line.
Just like you use fly fishing, right, Kevin?
Yeah, exactly. I do have a production question on that, though, for you, Michael. I know, like, in today's world, we've got GoPros that can go underwater without any issue. What were you doing, or was there any special thing that you had to do to get all that underwater footage with those kind of cameras back then?
GoPros on a pole.
Okay.
Was our go-to on that trip, because we only had a 2-man crew. So the guy, it's one of them's on a fish, the other one's fishing the camera. So it was a really tough deal. But the GoPro's so easy, you just stick it all, you set it, drop it in the water, and a deckhand can hold it while the fish is going by. So it's
I envisioned a guy with scuba gear and a big plexiglass box with camera down there or something.
No,
so
that's all GoPro footage there, right off the side of the boat. This fish are just crashing. Right. I mean, it's amazing to see 1,000-pound fish coming up eating 5 feet away from the boat. They have no fear of the boats at all.
Yep, check it out. We're going to get into that in a few minutes here. We'll watch some more of this, but it's pretty spectacular. These guys fishing these things with no hooks, just playing with them. You'll see.
Thank you, guys. Tight line forever. Woo! Yeah!
Back in the day, these magnificent bluefin were called horse mackerel by the locals and were considered nothing more than a nuisance because there was no market for them and they wreaked havoc in their commercial herring and groundfish nets. word about these fish slowly began spreading within the sport fishing community. A fledgling tuna charter fishery began to emerge as word continued to spread around the world that if you fished PEI, you had a legitimate chance of landing a 1,000-pound fish. Before long, the commercial guys began switching over and started carrying anglers willing to pay good money for the opportunity to do battle with these giants. Initially, there was no commercial market for these fish, but that was all about to change. Today, these fish are, and rightfully so, protected with some of the most strict regulations on the planet, assuring that an abundant fishery will be here for generations to come. Here's Greg Norton to tell us a little bit more about this incredibly beautiful island and how for 4 generations the Norton family have been an integral part of the history and very fabric of this amazing fishery.
This lighthouse, it was built here. The land actually was bought from my great-grandfather for $7. It was roughly 40 feet square, the land they bought for it. And the property that surrounds it was all owned by my great-grandfather. And the lighthouse has been here. My dad, as a kid, used to run up the stairs and light the lantern at night. And in the morning, he'd run down again, all up the different flights of stairs, and he'd blow it out.
So it was built in when?
It was 1898 this lighthouse was built, and it actually 1898 it blew down, and they rebuilt it, and it was completion date was 1902. It's been in my family name, Norton name, since 1852. 2 brothers came over from England, and they started this whole thing. We were farmer background, and my father's grandfather, they farmed, and his father, and my father, when he used to be farming here on the farm, he'd look out and see the boats, and he'd say, wow, I want to be out there. So the fishing came into us then. They had jumped on a boat, and we never looked back. And he's 82 now, and he still loves it. He started with lobster and groundfish, and eventually he started with tuna with me back in 79 was my first tuna.
And how big?
960, that fellow was.
960.
Yeah, we didn't fight him rod and reel. We used ropes at that time, and leader and hook, and it was all good. It's still a lot of fun, and but we get into rod and reel. We're more sportsmen now, and we started using rod and reel. It's more fun. Rope is just kind of 2 guys trying to hang on to a big horse. So we use rod and reel, and we really enjoy it. But
And you really got into the stand-up side of it. You specialize in stand-up on the big tunas.
That's right. Yeah, we want to do something it's a little tougher. There's a little more sport, and we find it hard to do. And the fishermen we get are all real good anglers, and we promote that we want to do stand-up. Some people do the chair, but we love the stand-up. Back in 2003, we had a big year to commercial fishing. I fought 18 fish, landed 15 to the boat, and sold them all. And the older gentleman that was with me at the time, he was 68 and tough as nails, Ross Coffin. And Ross said, you know what? He said, people would pay to go with you to fight these fish. And I said, do you think? He goes, I know.
How big were the fish that year?
We had, out of the 15 we landed, we had 8 was over 1,000, and the rest were, I think our smallest fish would have been 400. And the rest were between that and 8, 9. So we had a lot of fish, a lot of big fish, had a lot of fun, and my goal that year was to be the top angler on the island, top commercial boat. And I ended up, I think the closest guy to me that year was, he had 11 and I had 15, so I was pretty happy about that. So that's off the bucket list. In the beginning when tuna was started here, it was actually a lot of the guys, the older guys were doing charters at that time, and they used to hang them up, and the charters would pay big money from all over the world to come and fish them, and they'd hang them up, and other public would come along and take pictures with them, and they're basically drug out to sea then and dropped. And there was a guy up at the lake come along one day, and he said, I think I can market them guys for you in Japan. So he offered fishermen $50 each to come and
for a 1,000-pounder.
For a 1,000-pound tuna, he gives you $50, and he would take it and he would process it and put it all in the box, and he was shipping it over to Japan at the time, you know. And then it went to $100, and the next few years, everybody was getting $100 for a fish. So then it started having some commercial value. And back in '84, when I really took an interest in it. We were getting up to $5,000 in, and there didn't seem to be quality control. There was nobody really picked your brain and said, you know, this fat, this oil, you know, it's good shape, you know, all that stuff now. But it was, here's $5,000, and you got, you know, there's your money. So it's been evolving. The stocks are in good shape here. We see all different size classes, right from 100-pounders right up to over 1,000. And I think this catch and release that we do with Tightline Tours, it's huge. Yeah, you know, it's the days of killing them are come and gone. I mean, people around the world, I mean, let's face it, we got to save for the next generation, which you'll see later in the show. You'll see how an 8-year-old is ready to have fun and fight fish like I grew up doing. So
that's awesome. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yep, we're looking at protecting the fishery, and we want it to, it's sustainable. We use all circle hooks, all pinched. You know, we have a time limit on our fish. We have 2 a day, and the fish, we swim them alongside the boat, take a couple shots. You don't waste a lot of time, you know. You make sure the fish are good and healthy when you release them, and fight another day.
Right on the bow. Oh! Oh, that's you. That's taking my bites. Water twitch. There isn't any. We need one that pushes water. Oh! We got one of the herring boats here is pulling their nets up right now, and these guys got fish boiling right off the bow, one after another.
How big was that on the popper, you think?
Who knows? There's nothing under 500 pounds. There's nothing under 5. There's 700, 800, 900 pounders, just rolling around right now. You can catch as many as you want.
We're gonna play with them a little bit.
Yeah, let's play around with them, with the popper a little bit, have some fun. Oh!
He let it go in a second. There you go. Swallow it, kitty.
This has no hooks.
They're throwing those poppers. The hook with the popper.
You got all of it?
You let go of it.
No, you still got it.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god. Better find it down.
Still let go of it.
There we go. No, you still got it.
Now he's gone.
It's another fish jumping on it.
Okay, that's always fun.
What do you think of that, Kevin? On the
That's a
poppers?
beautiful sound.
Yeah, you could tie up some poppers that they would eat, I bet. I think they would pretty much eat anything that hits the water there, right, Michael?
I think so. Yeah. They're actually though, they're pretty particular. You know, if you watch how they come up and they'll eat 3 or 4 baits in a row that they're chumming with, and then they'll put the one with the line on, they'll just swim right by it. So it's as abundant as that fishery is, they're still particular. They're still a little picky, believe it or not.
That is so cool, though, to see those giant fish just boiling feet away from the side of the boat.
Those are Volkswagen-sized boils.
Yeah.
Give me that goddamn thing. Give me that thing.
Good for Griffin. So, hey, that was pretty cool hook up, eh?
I wonder why if he was actually hanging on to it.
No, the guy said you do this.
Look at that. Look at the teeth marks in it.
For 5 minutes.
Look at the teeth marks in it.
See? How deep were they? Like,
Chewing her up?
it's metal, also they must have strong teeth.
Pull on the rod?
Ooh!
Like once he hooks up?
Oh! Almost just hit the boat.
Do you see that? Oh my god! Oh!
size there. Beautiful.
Oh, look up there.
Rock up the head.
Oh, he's right behind us.
Yeah.
Is that a whale or is that a tuna?
Oh, he's boiling again.
Oh!
Oh! Throw a couple more bait, boy. Right there.
Is that?
No, it's alright. It's alright.
Oh, I know, buddy. There's the money shot in it.
All right, gang. If they had some of this GT4 fluorocarbon tied on there wouldn't be any hesitation at all. Watch this. And we're getting ready to go do a little lingcod fishing today, so I'm going to use some of this 60-pound fluorocarbon, the GT4. Super abrasion resistant. It's going to handle those big teeth on those lingcod. We're going to drop down some live deception jigs, see if we can't get a couple of nibbles. We will let you know later, but gang, you must have some of this GT4 fluorocarbon connected between your braided line and your lure. Somewhere between your braided line and your lure, you're going to want to have some fluorocarbon. Super important. So check it out. GT4 fluorocarbon. Go to Promar Ahi USA. When you're over there, put in the code YSWG and the number 20, and that'll save you 10% on your next order of GT4 fluorocarbon. All right, thanks, gang. And check this out, gang. You guys got to check out the Promar products. Because of Promar, we're able to do these shows and have guests like Kevin and Michael join us every Tuesday. But it's all because of Promar Ahi. And I was talking to one of our members this morning, and he's been having phenomenal success on the daisy chain sardine colors out there trolling around right now. It's El Nino in Southern California. We know the yellowtail are thick everywhere, but this yellowfin tuna starting to show up offshore anywhere from 5 pounds up to about 40, 50 pounds. A lot of them on the dolphin schools. If you don't have a live deception cedar plug back behind the boat or the daisy chain, check it all out. Go to Promar Ahi, use the QR code right there, save 15% on your order, or put in the code YSWG and the number 20, and you'll save 15% on your order. Let's get back to the action.
Yeah, you go. Look at it.
Oh, he's got to pop up. Here you go, Colin.
Rio! No,
I pulled it off.
no idea.
How cool this is.
What's that, Kenny?
This is what dreams are made of. People have no idea how cool this is. Prince Edward Island is absolutely by far one of the best fisheries out there. I can't believe this.
You got a load yet? No?
What you got going on, Kenny?
We're going to try the waxwing this time.
Show them what we're doing.
We're going to go with the waxwing. We got a little tiny hook so that hook will straighten out with a little bit of pressure. Won't hurt the fish at all, but we'll get a little bit of fun, a little bit of fight out of it.
Okay.
We're gonna give it a call in here.
You gonna pull on your first bluefin?
Yeah.
Think you're gonna get it?
You might spit it out.
Might spit it out? Well, at least you have fun for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You've never hooked one before, right? Oh boy, you a little excited?
Yeah.
You gonna be a captain when you get older?
Yes.
No doubt about it.
Show your brothers how it's done? Well, it's gotta be killing you waiting, huh?
I know.
Yeah, let's go back up to the boat. Hooked up?
Colin?
What?
Come on back here, buddy. What we need you to do is hang on.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You ready to hang on?
Yeah.
You got this?
Yeah. It's on the wrong side for me. I can't reel him.
Well, I think you'll be fine. You got him.
Good. Come on, buddy. You got him. You got him. Hang on. I think we need some more drag pressure. Hang on. Let's put a little more pressure. Okay. You got him.
Oh, you lost him. You broke him off.
Was that fun?
We might have to do that again.
No, you guys didn't hook him right.
Is that fun?
Yeah.
You want to do it again?
Yeah.
I didn't run on top, dude. Yeah. Here. That was awesome. Set up again. High five. Yeah. He was going to make good short work out of that thing, wasn't he? How'd that feel going?
Good.
Good?
I know how you did that 18 times.
I like that style. You know how to pump them, don't you?
Did I do it on top? Just got some nip work.
Here you go. Just hang on, get ready. You let me know when you think you got one, okay?
Okay.
Hang on.
Hold on to that rod.
I think it might.
I think you
Missed it.
Nice, buddy.
I think you got one.
Line
One down. Oh, must have spat down.
No, he's just swimming around with it. He didn't know he's hooks.
There he does. Oh, no.
Everything on hook.
Yeah, I think it came off.
Huh?
Took the bait.
You took the bait? Did you see him take it?
No, but I felt it.
You felt it? All right, be ready. Feel like you had a nudge?
Little nibble.
Yeah.
Little nibble.
Oh.
Is it a big fish?
Yep, there's the big one swimming around down there. Oh, you ready?
Oh, a little heavy on the hook set.
You gotta give him a little drag there, son.
Father, son, magic.
Father and son magic, yeah. Put it there. Give it to Dad.
Dad gonna do it for you?
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Hey, buddy. You hang on.
Yeah.
Put it in freeze pool. I think you got one.
Flip the bail.
Yep.
Let him go.
Okay, bro. Turn. You gotta square to him. That's it. Square to him. That's it.
I think you got one, Sean. Get him.
Come on, you got him. Reel on him. Come on. He's there. You still got him.
He's there.
Fight him. That's it. Take your time. You gotta take time now. What do you think?
Can't reel it.
We're gonna go after this guy.
It's a stud.
He's probably still talking about that day.
Yeah.
That's an amazing, amazing thing the kid got to do. That was so cool. That's
Yep.
super fun. It's amazing that there's that much fish there. And it just goes to show you the ocean will fix itself if we leave it alone and take care of it. It fixes itself.
Hopefully.
Well,
It
yeah.
tries. It definitely tries.
It does. Unfortunately, everybody wants to get in there and put their hands in there like this California Fish and Game Commission. They want to close everything. I think we got to bring Ben back on here in a couple weeks, Michael. They're still
trying to kill the deer.
They're going to slaughter the deer on Catalina. I don't know if anybody's paying attention, but you guys might want to pay attention. That's pretty sad.
It's all Newsom. Newsom wants to slaughter the deer in Catalina Island because they're an invasive species.
You know what invasive species is? Us.
A Newsom.
Yeah. Well, guys, I thought that was a great episode. And the really cool thing about that episode, and so many more, are Elliot and Jim Packer and Michael Folks have put this together so you guys can all view these all day, every day. They're playing live on YouTube in just a big loop of inside sport fishing. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It's pretty cool.
You can just jump on anytime you want. If you can't sleep at night, you can jump on and see what's going on all day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, inside sport fishing. We used to have to wait all week to see Michael. It's kind of cool now.
It's pretty cool. And if you do jump on, it makes all the difference in the world, guys. If you just like it and follow the site, it's it doesn't cost you a dime. But it makes
that subscribe button.
A big difference in the analytics if you guys are liking it and sharing it and following along. So I appreciate that. Appreciate your support. And like always, David, I really appreciate you having me on the show. It's always a pleasure. Kevin, I'm so glad your house is okay and you guys are going to be all right.
Yep.
It's very fortunate myself. Others not so much, but I appreciate you having me on as well. And I apologize for my little blip there. They're building a new school down the road and the power second, so something.
Well, it's okay, buddy. We're going to get going because I got to get down the mountain. This fire is incredible. If you guys haven't seen anything, look at the Hawk fire in Reno. It's pretty devastating. The whole town's up at.
Yeah.
So we're going to get down so we can get to the airport so we can get home.
Get out of Dodge, baby.
Thank you guys very much for joining me today. Thank you, everybody that's watching. And like Michael said, it's free to subscribe. Subscribe to Inside Sport Fishing. Also, subscribe to Your Saltwater Guide and check out Kevin's new website. It's up. It's ready. It's going. It's full speed. Check this out. I think I got a little thing about it right here. Check that out. So check out Kevin's new Your Fly Fishing Guide. I don't think you'll be disappointed. He put up quite a few videos already, and he's constantly adding to it. And Your Saltwater Guide, you guys get a free look for 7 days at the website. Check it out. See if it's something you like. If you haven't fly fished before, you might want to check out Fly Fishing. And there isn't a better teacher on the planet than Kevin. He's going to take his time and teach you the right way, gang. Thanks again, Michael Falk, Kevin, and have a great week. And I'll talk to you guys next Tuesday. We'll see what the heck we're going to watch next Tuesday.